Dust on your dress, boots in the dirt, band in the barn playing slow and hurt. Everybody's laughing, pretending it's fine, but I know this dance is our last goodbye. Your hand is shaking inside of mine, like you're already halfway down the line. One last dance on dusty roads, spinning like the world ain't letting go. Hold me close like you used to do, like tomorrow ain't splitting me and you. Yeah, one last chance before it goes under these broken down barn-like glows. Hearts breaking in 4/4 time. One last dance before you're no longer mine. Your mama crying in the doorway like Daddy won't look me in the eye tonight. She said, baby, I gotta go chase my name. I said, baby, I hope it's worth the pain. Your lips say stay, but your eyes say run, like the race is already won. One last dance on dusty roads, spinning like the world ain't letting go. Hold me close like you used to do, like tomorrow ain't splitting me and you. Yeah, one last chance before it goes under these broken down barn-like glows. Hearts breaking in 4/4 time. One last dance before you're no longer mine. If love was enough, you'd still be here, but dreams talk louder than fear. So take this dance and take your flight. I'll keep this moment every night. When the road gets lonely and the sky turns cold, remember me on these dusty roads. Yeah, on these dusty roads. On these dusty roads. Gravel road, sunset low, dust on my old blue jeans. The radio plays our favorite song from when we were 17. Your laugh still echoes in the trees along that county line. I drive these miles just to remember when your hand was still in mine. Every turn feels like your name, every mile still feels the same. Back road love under a wide open sky. Two young hearts just learning how to fly. Back road love, slow dance in the dark. Even broken roads still lead me to your heart. Truck bed stars and a summer wind, fireflies in your eyes. We talked about forever, like we had all the time. Now the nights feel longer and the silence hits me hard, but every back road memory still runs through my heart. I tried to leave it all behind, but your ghost still rides my mind. Back road love under a wide open sky. Two young hearts just learning how to fly. Back road love, slow dance in the dark. Even broken roads still lead me to I still feel you here in every song and every gear. And back row love, no matter how far I run, you're the road I always come from. Clock on the wall says we're out of time. Your eyes won't meet these tired eyes of mine. We're sitting close but a world apart, like strangers holding pieces of a heart. I don't need answers, I don't need blame. Just one small truth I can still claim. If you still care, say it slow so I can breathe. If there's any love still living there, don't let it die in me. If you still care, don't let silence take your place. Even a goodbye hurts less than doubt. If you still care, coffee's cold, mine's going too. Everything's wrong that once felt true. We talk in circles we can't unwind, but I hear your heart between the lines. I'm not asking you to stay the same. Just tell me if you feel the flame. If you still care, say it slow so I can breathe. If there's any love still living there, don't let it die in me. If you still care, don't let silence take your place. Even a goodbye hurts less than doubt. If you still care, I can take the fall, I just can't take not knowing it all. If you still care, then reach out, don't turn away. If we're standing on our last thin prayer, don't let it slip in gray. If you still care, let me hear it once again. I'd rather break in honest pain than wonder if you still care. Yeah, if you still care. Packed up the pieces of who I was, left the rest in the dust and rust. Built these walls from the wreck you made. Learned how to smile but not how to stay. They say time heals a broken heart, but mine still trembles in the dark. If I ever love again, one foot on the brake and one by the door. Yeah, if I ever love again, it'll be honest, it'll be true. It won't be reckless like it was with you. I see your face in a stranger's eyes, in almost every goodbye. I tried to rush what I couldn't mend, but love don't move on command. Hope still knocks, but I take my time, 'cause I remember the price of mine. If I ever love again, it'll be slower than before, with one foot on the brake and one by the door. Yeah, if I ever love again, it'll be honest, it'll be true. It won't be reckless like it was with you. I won't promise forever fast, I won't confuse new love with the past. If I ever love again, it'll be calm, it'll be kind, built on trust and quiet nights, not just fire and wine. Yeah, if I ever love again, it won't be from fear or blame. I love like someone who survived, not someone who played the game. Yeah, if I ever love again. Your box is by the hallway wall, my jacket's still on the kitchen chair. We talk like strangers, trying not to fall, but every word still leads us there. We said we're done, we said enough, but letting go is harder than it sounds. We're hanging on to us like the last light in a fading room, on reasons we don't trust, on promises we used to use. Yeah, we're hanging on to us with both hands shaking loose, even when the truth says let it go. We're still hanging on to us. Sleep back to back in the same old bed, dreams on different sides of the night. You say we're better off as friends, but your tears don't match your lines. We keep saying this is the end, then we circle right back again. We're hanging on to us like the last light in a fading room, on reasons we don't trust, on promises we used to use. Yeah, we're hanging on to us with both hands shaking loose, even when the truth says let it go. We're still hanging on to us. Scar and every lie, through every lonely touch, through every almost goodbye. Yeah, we're hanging on to us like it's all we ever knew. Maybe one day we'll both be free, but tonight we're hanging on to us. belong to us. 2 a.m. on an old bar clock, neon buzz and a quiet parking lot. Phone in my hand, one drink left. Try not to text you, but I'm failing myself. I swore I was done with all this regret, but the truth gets loud when the world goes dead. These late night confessions, pouring out with the whiskey and smoke, saying all the things I should have said before I let you go. These late night confessions, I hide them when the sun shines through. By daylight I'm strong and moving on, but at midnight I'm still missing you. Bartender knows my usual lie. I say I'm fine, he just rolls his eyes. Every sad song on the jukebox knows exactly how this story goes. I keep my pride in the daylight bright, but it cracks wide open every night. These late night confessions, pouring out with the whiskey and smoke, saying all the things I should have said before I let you go. These late night confessions, I hide them when the sun shines through. By daylight I'm strong and moving on, but at midnight I'm still missing you. If I ever dial your number again, I hope you don't hear how broken I've been. These late night confessions, they fade with the morning light, but the truth is always waiting when the world goes quiet at night. Yeah, these late night confessions, they show me what's real and true. I can lie to everyone else, but I can't lie to you. Yeah, these late night confessions. I watched you grow through the front yard light, from scraped knees to your prom night. Now there's another hand holding yours, and I'm smiling like I don't feel the storm. I tell myself it's the way it should be, but my heart still remembers differently. Yeah, I loved you first, before the rings and the white dress lace. I loved you first, before time could change our place. I won't stand in your happiness way, I'll cheer you on and swallow the hurt, but deep in my chest it'll always be true that I loved you first. Taught you how to drive that old Ford slow, how to dance when the radio's low. Now he holds you like I used to do, and I pray he loves you as strong as I do. This ain't jealousy, this ain't regret, it's just a truth I can't forget. Yeah, I loved you first, before the rings and the white dress lace. I loved you first, before time could change our place. I won't stand in your happiness way, I'll cheer you on to swallow the hurt, but deep in my chest it'll always be true that I loved you first. If loving you now means letting you go, then I'll carry this quietly, so you'll never know. Yeah, I loved you first, and I'll love you after too. Just not the way I used to, not the way I once could do. I'll smile and clap at your new life, and pray that you're always safe, but my heart will always whisper soft, I loved you first. Screen door slams in the summer heat, Friday night dust on my old blue jeans. You're laughing loud by the tailgate light, like the world's all yours on a small town night. I've been carrying scars from the start, but you melt them down with that smile of yours. Cold beer, warm heart, sitting under these fading stars. Life's been rough, but right here we are, trading all the dark for a spark. Yeah, cold beer, warm heart, your touch keeping me safe from harm. I've been running from love too long, now I'm finding home in your arms. Radio low on a country song, your head on my shoulder as we sing along. Everybody else just fades away when you look at me like you're here to stay. I don't need much in this world tonight, just your hand in this porch light. Cold beer, warm heart, sitting under these fading stars. Life's been rough, but right here we are, trading all the dark for a spark. Yeah, cold beer, warm heart, your touch keeping me safe from harm. I've been running from love too long, now I'm finding home in your arms. If the morning comes with a little pain, I'll still choose you over yesterday. Cold beer, warm heart, even when the nights get hard. I don't need heaven or fancy parts, I just need us where we are. Yeah, cold beer, warm heart, simple as a promise made, in a world that's always falling apart. You're my reason to stay. right in that crowd in the same old place. Same worn booth and familiar face. Everybody laughs like they always do. One empty chair still waiting for you. They say I should have moved on by now, but some habits don't break easy down. Yeah, I still save a seat right next to me every time. Like you're running late, like you're still mine. Yeah, I still save a seat even when the truth says to leave. Call it foolish hope or a heart that won't cheat, but I still save a seat. Waitress asks if it's one or two. I say two like I always do. Your favorite song comes on the radio. I look to the right out of habit, you know. I laugh it off like I'm okay, but missing you don't fade that way. Yeah, I still save a seat right next to me every time. Like you're running late, like you're still mine. Yeah, I still save a seat even when the truth says to leave. Call it foolish hope or a heart that won't cheat, but I still save a seat. Loving you is a ghost I keep, let me haunt this memory. Yeah, I still save a seat through every crowded room, just in case you ever walk back in and say we ended too soon. Yeah, I still save a seat for the girl I couldn't keep. World moved on, but a part of me still saves you a seat. Yeah, I still save a seat. Rust on the chrome and a dent in the side. Old farm truck barely making the drive. Tailgate shaking on a gravel bank. We chased the stars with torn up dreams. We laughed so loud we forgot the pain. Said one day we'll be leaving this place. Broken tailgate dreams, riding fast on borrowed hope. Two wild hearts on the edge between, running free and going broke. Yeah, broken tailgate dreams, we swore we'd make it out alive. But time took you one way, and it left me here behind. Your pictures fading in the glove box light, radio static in the middle of the night. Everybody else seems to move ahead, but I'm still talking to the things we said. We promised more than this town could hold, but life don't always do what it's told. Broken tailgate dreams, riding fast on borrowed hope. Two wild hearts on the edge between, running free and going broke. Yeah, broken tailgate dreams, we swore we'd make it out alive. But time took you one way, and it left me here behind. tailgate dreams still rattling inside my chest. I learned that growing up sometimes means learning to love what's left. Yeah, broken tailgate dreams, they didn't make us who we planned to be, but every scar I carry now still feels like you and